last year. I mean, just like earlier this year. So don't be waiting on me to come. Maybe. I can't wait for my food to get here, man.
What will happen now?
D'Artagnan wants to know if Bison or Forte is cheaper.
Who's cheaper, Bison or Forte?
Actually, he wants to know. He wants to have another conversation over Chinese food. We had that conversation already, David. And David, as you saw, I beat Geron's Bison with Forte. We went 4-4. We went even. And I don't even play Forte like that. It goes to show you that Forte is cheap enough to, deal with characters. Character's cheap for you Forte players out there who don't want to know it. You guys just don't use the character properly. That's the end of the story. Maximize Forte's his options, and you guys hesitate a lot on moves when you should just go in with the character. That's what he's made for. He's made so you just go in.
You mean Forte?
Forte.
Yeah,
Forte was made to just go in. He could go in on you. You gotta guess.
Who will emerge victorious?
I mean, you have to guess. They said make the screen larger. Which screen do you guys want larger?
They want the game screen larger. They don't want to see
game screen larger?
our pretty faces anymore.
Alright, hold on. We'll get that screen for you guys right now.
So now our faces got smaller.
And no thank you to you, E-Money FZ, for making us do something that we absolutely didn't want to do. I hope you catch all the worst diseases you could ever catch in life. Now I have my my Twisted team member. If you guys wanted to know where Twisted Jago came from, well, he's the initiator of it. Nelson Reyes remix. He created Twisted when I first came into the community, and he took me under his wing, and that's how I got into the fighting game community in general, through this guy right here. So how you doing today, brother?
Everything going good?
Everything going good.
Obviously, he surpassed me, taking out Daigo. Very impressive.
Somewhat. You know he had it coming.
He did have it coming?
He had it coming.
Didn't you tell him something? What was it that you told me you told him?
Huh?
What was it that you told me you told Daigo?
When? The first year or the second year?
Yeah, the first. No, not now that the changes came to Super. What is it that you told him?
No, it's not something I necessarily told him. I just told him. I told his translator to tell him, I was just like, don't throw any fireballs against me.
You told him that?
Yeah. And I asked Daigo if he remembered me from last year, because I told him this year is different.
And what happened this year?
Oh, too bad.
Too bad, so sad?
Too bad, so sad. Fly back to Japan. Unsafely.
We don't really mean that. We hope you get back safe. Parental discretion is advised. Remember?
Parental discretion is advised. That has nothing to do with parent. I kept it PG-13. I hope you fly back unsafely.
Oh, okay, that works. Okay, then I'd have to agree with you on that because we're part of Team As Whole. As ASZ-8WHOLE. Yes. We have a private Facebook group called Team As Whole. We think you're worthy, and you treat people the way. If you know us and you know our personality, then you got a little idea of what you got to do. And,
we join you to the group,
You get like the insider info. It's kind of like IGN, but it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who makes it into that group, I'm willing to train in Street Fighter for free, like Nelson.
You could train me?
No, you're getting training from me. Let's not even pretend like you're not getting it.
Really?
I'm gonna train your Viper up.
I didn't know that. Because I know your Viper's pretty good.
He said nothing really much to learn, just low short scissors war. Yeah, well, guess what? Bison doesn't have that in arcade edition anymore. I want you guys all out there to know that when Bison does a scissor kick, when Bison does a scissor kick, in arcade edition, if he goes for low short, you can jump out of it. So I don't want to hear any more complaints about scissor traps. Like I ever needed that to win. Oh, you guys are in for a wake-up call when the first arcade edition tournament happens.
Well, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad real quick.
It's gonna get real bad real quick. All you Yin and Yang players running in my fucking standing roundhouses and stuff.
So, what do you think about the new characters?
Such as Yin and Yang?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love those two twins. Martial arts. I come from a martial arts background, and those characters complete me. I got purple. I got a dictator, and then I got two martial arts characters with style and grace, and at the same time, they're a little rough at it.
Yeah, a little rough edges, right?
Rough edges, because that Chun-Li stuff was not working out for me. I tried to pick up Chun-Li, and she was just too graceful for me.
You need somebody a little more dirty, right?
I mean, if you study martial arts in real life, you do realize it's not as pretty as the movies make it look. It's pretty brutal.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
And I can believe you know that. I know a little something about you. Your past.
A little boxing here and there, you know what I mean?
Just a little.
Just a little. Enough to defend myself.
Get a little guys here and there. Black eyes here and there.
I don't like Balrog though.
Funny enough, right?
Yeah, I don't like
Funny
Balrog.
enough, you went for Viper. And again, if anybody knows Nelson, he knows why he likes Viper.
Yeah, if you know me, you know why I went after Viper.
MILF. Ooh.
I like her new alternate.
Yeah, Viper's new alternate is very classy. Wink, wink.
Very classy. What is it like that chick from what was that show? She goes, you know.
He says, wait. You see what this guy says? Free one up. He says, wait. You mean IP Man wasn't real? No, I'm pretty sure the story of IP Man was real, but the way it went down, I'm pretty sure the way he beat people in the movie, it wasn't so clean cut. I'm pretty sure those people hit him too, and he was on the verge of dying and other things like that. Fights are not so clean cut in real life.
Yeah, they get kind of bad.
Yeah, and a fight in real life, more than likely you're gonna get hit, unless you're a complete master of what you do. Unless the person that you're fighting just sucks so badly.
And if you feel like your life is threatened, then
yeah.
So that's why I tend to stay away from all that stuff and hit the video games. Let the nerd in me come out. It's all about competition, guys. All about competition. And even though, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the game, I support the community and, you know, I support the game.
Shout outs to East Coast, even though you guys don't support us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, we're still here trying to rep for you guys if you guys would just work for us for a change.
You know, we could meet you guys halfway if you meet us halfway.
Yeah, really, seriously. You guys got to stop with the talking about our personal lives and this and that, and we're homeless, and like let it all go, because at the end of the day,
we're doing this for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, think about the 5 people that were sent to the West Coast to represent you guys in the bar fights, 5-on-5. It was an Empire team, including Long Island Joe. I mean, so
remember, we're not just representing ourselves; we're representing you guys also.
Yeah, no matter how much we don't want to represent the East Coast, we have to.
No, LI Joe is not Empire.
No, yeah, Long Island Joe is not Empire whatsoever, as Nelson just stated.
He's Long Island. He's not EMP, he's LI.
Cammy 93, you say you want to rep EMP? What are you bringing to the table?
What will happen now?
Matter of fact, I shouldn't even be asking you that question. Just speak to Triforce.
Yeah, Triforce is the head honcho in charge, so you get in contact with him and talk to him and see what he has to say.
But just before you rep EMP, just think about what you could bring to the table for us. Anything. It doesn't have to be video games only, you know.
We're looking to expand the company in as many ways possible.
Exactly. If you're a white boy and you look good in fucking in clothes, that's good. That's good enough for us. Unfortunately, Ryder is with he's with FYC.
Is he?
Yeah, FYC.
Ryder uses Able, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got the most OD Able in the house right now.
Ryder's he's a top Able, and he's also, from what I hear, switching to a Don.
Is he?
Through my suggestions.
Why is it that you suggested that?
Because I warned him about AE. Abel is not going to rock in AE.
You think it's going to be that big of a difference? His damage got nerfed,
It's not.
right?
It's about the damage. People are no longer going to be scared to hold up. Ryder already has an issue with if you watch Ryder in KDZ play, they have if they do step kick to you, I could kind of read what they're gonna do. They're probably only gonna press standing first if they have 2 meters because they want the combo. So it's like,
is that against you, or do you feel that'll work? You know, do you think everybody's gonna catch on to that? Do you think it's a gimmick that he could just ride with, or?
I think it's a gimmick he could ride with against more. I don't know. Not every player sees things like I do. I have photographic memory, so I recognize situations a lot. That just it just helps out. I'm not saying I'm the smartest player in the world. The photographic memory just really helps me. Really.
So if you know friends that have photographic memory, you know, Street Fighter 4 might not be a bad idea to pick up.
No, I mean any fighting game and any Call of Duty game, any shooter would just work out. It's also a game we're gonna be streaming when the real ARC stream starts after January 15th when we move into the new ARC.
So speaking of first-person shooters, I remember you told me a while ago just to let these guys know to play first-person shooters, right?
That's the games I come from. I don't come from fighters. I come from first-person shooters such as GoldenEye, Counter-Strike, Perfect Dark. I was actually yeah.
It's a tough list there.
I used to play those a lot.
I was doing Counter-Strike for me and Diablo too.
That's also where Yipes comes from, first-person shooters. So we got 3 people in this room right now that come from first-person shooters. I'm not sure where Dominion came from. He can answer that question for you guys later.
Where'd you come from, Di? What's up?
Yes, I.
What's your? Were you always playing fighting games, or was there another genre that you were into?
Dominion came from adventure games. Wow, that explains why he's so lame.
He just went straight through the game, right?
He just loves to grind things out.
He didn't go and look for the secrets.
Probably.
You did the cheap stuff.
I got lucky this time. And the battle continues. Fight!
Oh, shout outs to Justin Wong. We miss you.
Do you guys have a kid named Adam coming to the ARC? No, not that I know of.
Adam. Yo, how come we get love from Justin Wong? He's on the West Coast, but we don't get love from the East Coast. What's up with that?
Abel wins. It's the battle of the century. Fight! Sonic Boom!
So?
Yeah, he left us, but we're still cool with him. There's no personal, feeling towards him.
Yeah, that was a business move.
He felt that was the best move for him, and being cool with him, we support that.
Yeah, if you guys didn't realize at the end of the day, we're a business. As much as we would like to be personal friends with you guys, we have a business to run.
We can't worry about if somebody just up and leaves.
Yeah, exactly.
The company has to still go on.
He made a business decision. We can't be angry at it for him. It's surface and cold as it is. That's what it is. It's just a business move.
Let's keep it up. Fight!
This is all a business that's going to strengthen the community. That's the whole purpose of it.
Exactly. If you guys want to keep going to local tournaments and keep struggling to well, how you say, we have these crappy venues in the back of somebody's store, and while West Coast has a level up series that's guaranteed to happen every week, and that they have sponsors and their sponsors. I don't know if Coca-Cola sponsors any one of their events, but I'm just saying, like, think along lines like that. Like, think along the lines of having like Coca-Cola sponsor your event or something like that. Like,
I always looked at it like this: if people could get sponsored for skateboarding and bike.